Namaste, my friends. My name is Pavel Kalagin. I'm here with you again. I'm a yoga teacher by the Sivananda tradition. As you know, Shivananda is the great saint of the 20th century in all times. So he was really amazing. Wrote 300 books. He helped a lot of people. His students opened a lot of ashrams. So I am an initiated person also. I have spiritual name Sankara, initiated by mantra, but I'm not fanatical and I'm not the part of any organization actually. So I like freedom and creativity and everything. I study yoga for about 38 years, teach for about 30 years. I don't like to judge, to push yourself, to do some brain boost, I don't like arguments too much. I don't like trying to sue somebody, something like that. To criticize especially. So sometimes I'm not looking into the camera because my eyes not so good. It's a retina problem. But I do exercise for the eyes, yoga for eyes. I have a video in here. So I want you to invite for my channel here. It's a lot of topics in here. Mostly it's, of course, it's yoga, but it's also Vedanta, Vedic tradition, philosophy, about health, about meditation, about pranayama, asanas, interviews, many other topics. You're gonna like it. I also have a site, pavelkalagin yoga.com. You're gonna see it all below the video. I'm in Facebook, I'm in Instagram also. Come to the site. It's a really good site. Actually, it's in Russian language, but it's translated, and it's like program for 162, I think, languages you can translate. Pretty good program, yeah. This program using like the big corporations even. Also, you can see my book over there. It's in Russian and in English also. But in English you can find it in an electronic way. Just Google it. The Essence on the Altar of Love. That's the book. I'm publishing my books. It's actually some phrases, you can say that, in the Vedic tradition. And I'm putting them in the Facebook and Instagram, so people do comments and everything. So I'll appreciate it if you do comments everywhere you can do. So I'm in Brooklyn right now, about 35 years or something. Originally I'm from Russia. Sometimes I can stop a little. I'm a meditative person and my English okay, but it's still second language, and about philosophy especially, it's pretty hard to write, to find the right word sometimes. It's even, who knows English good, it's hard. But I'm trying my best. So what else? Come for the platforms. It's not commercial at all, only for people who comes here, pay money, and I do mostly private lessons. You can ask me any questions on any of those below the videos, below in the Facebook, anywhere. I'm doing some advices about yoga, so feel free about it. Yeah, and what else? Basically that's what I wanted to say in the beginning. I'm also do some introduction, like a tuning guitar, I'm not a professor, I'm not I'm a practitioner mostly, so I have nothing to do like against, I mean, the professors and everything, but most of them not practicing. That's another thing. Yeah. So that's why I'm not preparing too much myself. It's really like life. Yeah, video, and I like it's like spontaneously, you know, like of course I know the topic before, but I like it natural way, you know, not from the paper. So I'm trying to help people with no ego, just honestly, from soul to soul, from my own experience, by the way. Mostly it's not from the books, like of course I read many. I was in the ashrams, I had many teachers, and I have a teacher right now also. So in today's topic, it's gonna be Holy Spirit in the yoga tradition, in the yoga way. Who doesn't believe in it or something, when it like may stop watching or something. It's a very tricky, you know, like thing. It's mostly for yogis, but anyway, anyone can watch this video. I respect everybody, all tradition, and yoga very flexible. And but it's still Hinduism, Vedic culture. Not everybody accepting that conceptions and everything, doctrines and stuff like that. So I'll speak today about all topics about philosophy. They connected to each other. So I'm doing another video about that. I did about karma, about reincarnation. So I'm not trying to do long videos, like very complicated. It's pretty simple ones, like I'm trying to do directions, you know, and then person, if he wants to study it, he's gonna study it even without me. Like he's gonna find the guru, he's gonna find books. Who doesn't want it, doesn't matter to speak too much about it. So, but main information I'm giving. Yeah, this video about Holy Spirit, God and Goddess, like how it works in the Vedic tradition. Yeah, it's a big topic, of course. It can be in 20 videos, but this video I'll do some part. So in yoga, the Holy Spirit, it's Brahman. It calls Brahman. Also the Brahman in India calling the person who does rituals. It's a priest actually, but it's a little different. Brahman, it means like who the God, like itself, who beyond everything, beyond conception, beyond all logical things, beyond everything, like exists, let's say, and in a way only he exists. So it's a potential for everything. So it's beyond any forms. Everything comes from him, from it, you can say. Yeah, because you cannot say it's him or her or something else. Yeah, it's very hard to understand before you enlighten. It's also a video about enlightenment, samadhi. Yeah, I have. Like I said, it's all connected. Yeah, the Brahman, sometimes they say in Hindu. So it's in Sanskrit language. Yeah, so everything goes from him. He's even beyond creator. So it's already hard to understand, right? I told you it's beyond any conception, logical things. Yeah. the scientist knows it's like some boom, like some like a bomb, nuclear something happening, and the world from the small point starting to grow. And then it calls pralaya in yoga, when everything goes in this point too. So it's kind of tremendous energy, like very tight energy, potential of everything, of all galaxies, all worlds, all planets, everything, all lives. Yeah, that's Brahman. And it's three main parts of Brahman. Three main. It's Brahma. It's not the same. Sometimes people understand it not correctly. Brahma. It's a part of Brahman, like the energy. It's a creator. This energy creating the world. The whole galaxies, everything connected. You know, like all dimensions and everything. It's one of his what's the word better to use? Part, you can say, yeah. And another part, it's Vishnu, it goes. So Vishnu, he's like looking for the order, like looking for the balance, looking for the law, like looking for like how everything goes. That's Vishnu. Not only on earth and not only for us. And Shiva energy, Shiva part of Brahman. It's like three energy lines come from it. It's a destroyer, but not in a bad way. Sometimes he's destroying like our bad quality, like to build a new one, the good one. So it's not that simple. Yeah, and he's it calls kalpa, when like it exists like 4 yugas. 4 yugas, it's like 4 big periods of time, like 10 hundreds, thousands of years, like plenty, each of yuga, each of and each of this part, it's a 4 of them, like I said. We call them kalpa. It's a really long time. And kalpa, it's like from the beginning, from the Brahma creating the world, and up to the end, and the Shiva destroying the world. And everything goes again into the into this Holy Spirit again, back home. Yeah, but the souls who enlightened, who already like from humans, they're not humans actually after enlightenment, but who reached enlightenment and samadhi, who beyond all names, all attachments, forms, like beyond the mind. It's a state of, it's like reached Atman, we're calling this Atman, our true soul. It's related to Brahman. It's the same actually frequency, you can say that. Atman, it's our soul, true soul, and Brahman, it's like God's soul, you can say that. But Brahman including soul and not only. But anyway, it's hard to explain, but something like that. Yeah. And Jiva, our ego, let's say, mind and body, everything connected to the already existing existing God, we can understand, we can see in the forms, in everything, in dimensions, and God and Goddess, everything we can think about. It calls Ishvara. So Ishvara, it's kind of like God we can accept, we can think about, we can realize actually. Everything is which is beyond that, it's already Brahman. So, but the souls, like I wanted to say, the Atmans, who reached enlightenment already from samsara, when he was born, then living, and then dying, and from this circle he's becoming enlightened, and then even when it's Shiva destroying the world after, in the end of Kalpa, or 4 yugas. I'm gonna do the video about yugas separately. My video is not connected to each other actually. Golden Yuga, and it's 4 yugas. Yuga, it's like period of time, big period of time. Yeah, we have Kali Yuga right now, just started about 5,000 years ago. It's written in Bhagavad Gita, the holy book. Yeah, when God Krishna teaching the Arjuna. Actually, all of them, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, they have how to say it? God and Goddess energy actually comes from them, from their energy. Yeah. So I'm not gonna speak about it particular, but the Krishna, it's it's actually, he comes from Vishnu. It's a Vishnu God. Some of them comes from the Shiva. So, but it's a long story. It's a different topic. Yeah. Basically, I wanted to speak today about Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. Yeah. And when this souls who's got enlightened, they not destroying. Shiva cannot destroy them. They unlevel. They have level of Brahman. And Shiva came from Brahman. So it's they free from it. And then when the everything starts again, like the whole worlds and whole dimensions and everything, Brahma doing it. Then God creating the new souls. Yeah, and there is, I was speaking about karma in one video. One souls are young, another souls are like medium age, other souls are old souls, so it depends. And enlightened souls, it's like they came through all ages, like a person. So it's not about them, the yogas anymore, like pralaya, like creating or destroying the world and everything. So basically they staying free from it. They're not going into samsara, into the life again. Yeah, like Brahman. So that's basically what I wanted to speak about today. About Brahman, the Holy Spirit, about Atman, our true soul inside. It's like kind of part of the Brahman inside of us, in our heart, in the spiritual heart. It's two hearts in us, physical and spiritual. Yeah, I wanted to speak about Brahma, creator, Vishnu, and Shiva, who destroys. And it's many gods about Vishnu, like Krishna, who is doing some a special mission from Brahman in this world, in any world actually. So everything comes from Brahman, and everything is like basically he is in everything, he is everything. Yeah. And also it's a good to know, it's like Brahman, it's like two energies also. It's like, it's better to say Shakti and Shiva, let's say. So Shakti, it's a female energy, it's a dynamic one, and Shiva, it's like static one, energy, like man and woman. Yeah. That's why the God, the Holy Spirit, it's like, it's mixed of female and male energy. Yeah, they're together. You cannot separate them. That's why it's not he, it's not her. It's something you cannot find the right word even. That just Brahman, Holy Spirit. Yeah. So, and I'll explain to you another things about avatars, about Vishnu gods, about Brahma gods, about Shiva names. They have plenty of names, each of them. Like Shiva have Nataraja, let's say a name, or many Vishnu names, or like Dattatreya. You can say it's like part of Vishnu energy. And also it's these energies, that's important to know, they exist in us, in our chakras. It's our qualities also, because all God and Goddess is like qualities also, special part of qualities. And they in us. these energies. And of course, don't forget, it's like in creation, in many dimensions, it's plenty of different kind of life, like God and Goddess, like different kind of gods, like in other traditions they call them different names, like angels and everything, demons, it's all exists, like plenty. Let's say Ganesha, it's a son of Shiva. It's very complicated thing because it's up to 1 million gods in India. You know, that's why it's better not even go deep over there. Especially who practice yoga, supposed to know things, but not that deeply, like Brahma, let's say, who's doing rituals, and the yogi reaching the truth, reaching Brahman mostly by meditation and other types of practices. Yeah, I think that's enough for today. And this metaphysical philosophy videos I'm gonna do, I'm doing many of them. So from each of it you can take some part, and when you putting it together, you're gonna understand some, you're gonna have some strong like whole, like you can put it together. Yeah, and you're gonna see it much more clearly, like clear. You can read it by yourself, of course, so yeah. But I already spoke about it today more than I wanted. I wanted to speak mostly about 3 ways of God's, like I said. And about Brahman and about Atman, about Ishvara and Jiva. Jiva, Ishvara, like in the same thing, like frequency, and Atman and Brahman, don't forget the same, similar frequency. Okay, I think that's enough for today. Grow spiritually. Namaste.